Welcome back to the channel. My name's Monroe, and today I'm here with my good friend Dr. Jim, and we're going to cover the top 5 mobilizations for hips.
Hips are the most important joint in the body for generating power.
And people have all kinds of issues with the hips, from the way that our life has evolved, sitting in chairs, texting on cell phones, driving in cars. So the best thing you can do is make sure that your hips are mobile and loose, especially before you're going into any kind of intense activity. Stick around to the end of the video and we'll throw in one bonus mobilization at the end that you're not going to want to miss.
All right, so for the first mobilization today, we're gonna be using a foam roller. The area that we're focusing on is gonna be the glute. This is gonna be the outside of the hip over here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna sit on down and we're gonna bias ourselves so that my glute is making contact with the foam roller. Scan the whole entire length of the muscle. We wanna search for the areas where it's most tender, and that's where we wanna focus our roll, okay? If you're looking for a little added stretch with this one, we could bring our ankle up onto our knee here, pull this knee across. Now I'm stretching while I'm rolling that hip out, which is gonna make this a much more effective mobilization. You're gonna wanna spend 1 to 2 minutes on this pre and post workout if you wanna see increases in your range of motion. All right, so for our second mobilization, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a thick exercise band and tie it around the rig. Now, we're gonna pull this up as high into the groin as possible, and from here, we're gonna step out nice and wide. I'm gonna come on down, and I'm gonna sink into this position. I'm actively driving the front of my left hip towards the ground, and I'm actively letting this band pull me that way. That distraction is gonna lengthen the joint capsule, which can commonly cause tightness in the hip. And this mobilization is really good to sit in for about 1 to 2 minutes in this position and just let the force of that band do its job. For this next stretch, we're gonna use this smaller exercise band, and we're basically gonna wrap it around both knees. I'm gonna scoot up to the wall here, just like when we were on the foam roller. I'm gonna bring this ankle up and across. This is a really nice position because we could stretch in 2 different ways. I could apply a little over pressure to push out, or I could even pull it across. And both times you should be able to feel it on your backside. This mobilization should be done for 1 to 2 minutes as well. Now we're gonna get into a little bit more of the active warm-up. This is one of my favorite warm-ups because it's gonna target the core as well as the glutes. Side planks can be done in 2 different ways. It could be done with the knees bent. You want a straight line from your knee to your hip to your shoulder, and you can bridge up like this. Or if we want a little bit more of a challenge, we could extend the feet out, put one in front of the other, and bridge up, being active through the shoulder, active through that bottom leg, and that's gonna engage your core. Really good if you're gonna be doing Olympic weightlifting. For this, I'd recommend 10-second holds 5 times on each side. These are called airplanes. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put all my weight on one leg slightly bent, and from here, I'm gonna hinge forward. So from here, what we wanna be able to do is come all the way out, and then all the way back. We could do 5 repetitions to each side, all the way down, all the way in. If you find that when your chest is parallel with the ground, it's too challenging, you can feel free to raise your back up like this, and that'll make it an easier exercise. Now for our bonus mobilization, okay? This is one that was inspired from yoga. This is called the dragonfly. The thing that's really nice about the dragonfly is on the up leg, it's gonna help with external rotation, and on the back leg, it's gonna help with the hip flexor. So from here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actively push this leg out. I'm gonna keep my back leg straight, and then from here, I'm gonna rotate my upper back and look up towards the ceiling. Holding this one for about 1 to 1:30 is gonna be really challenging, so feel free to break it up. When it comes to mobilizations, guys, persistence is key. If you can work these small incremental changes into your pre-workout and post-workout routine, you're gonna see huge dividends and huge gains in your range of motion, which will ultimately help you increase your athletic performance.
Also, make sure to check out the video we did on the top 5 shoulder mobilizations. I'll go ahead and link it in the iCards above and in the description below. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to my channel for more content just like this, and we'll see you soon.